Welcome to Buffalo Wild Wings in Pell City, Alabama, as Buffalo Wild Wings in the River hosting the first ever St. Clair County High School Basketball Media Day, inviting every school in the county, boys and girls teams, plus leads. And we couldn't do any of this without our sponsors, and of course that starts out with Buffalo Wild Wings and Sean, also Bobcat of Gadsden, Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, Raglan Telephone, the City of Asheville, and the City of Moody. We're going to hear from them here in just a bit. Also, Heritage South Credit Union, Karen Wilbanks with ERA King Real Estate, the Arnold Law Offices, Win South Credit Union, So Nice of Raglan, the Pig in Asheville and Odenville, and Wood Surfside Marina. And I see some very tall Blue Devils on the other end of the table here, and Coach Chad Bates. Thanks for coming, buddy.
Appreciate it. We're happy to be here.
You got to use your coaching voice.
Well, get that mic a little bit closer to you as well. Yeah, that'll help out.
Does that work?
Yeah, that works out. Yeah, hey, when you come to a media day, the football coaches, when we do it here at Buffalo Wild Wings, they usually bring the linemen, big old hawking guys. Look at my guys, the monsters. Do you any strategery in basketball bring the tall guys?
No, this year I just tried to bring the two guys that are going to be our team leaders, and they just happen to also be pretty tall. So it always helps to bring the dunkers. So
yeah, talk about you brought Davion and Mason. Talk about
Yes,
them a little bit and why you brought them.
well, I brought them. Well, two. They're two of our better players. Davion brings it on both ends, and Mason is our team leader, our captain, and he's our energy guy. And so for us to be successful this year, we're relying on these two guys. So that's why I brought them.
The Moody Blue Devils, boys coach Chad Bates bringing Davion Dozier and Mason Trim, Davion a junior and Mason a senior here as we are continuing Media Days 2021 here with the Moody Blue Devil boys basketball team. Give us your background. How long you been at Moody, what you teach there, all that good stuff.
Yes, this is my 9th or 10th year. They all kind of run together at Moody. So my background is actually in business, but then I felt the call into education. So I started with that. Been in Moody about 9, coaching basketball. So yeah, that's about it.
All right, and here we are, right?
Here we are today.
Talk about your team. You brought these two guys, obviously, but talk about some of the other players who didn't get to come today.
Yeah. So this year's team, we opened up last night, and so it was good to get a game under our belt. Lost a lot of guys off last year's team, had a lot of seniors, and so finding new roles for guys from JV to move up. And so we got a lot of guys semi-deep, tried to play 10. We got a lot of juniors, Colby Seymour, Caden Helms, Carson Dillashaw. Those guys are going to be big for us this year, and a couple seniors that really need to step up in Morgan Pinckney and Adam Davis. So we're relying on a lot of guys besides these two. So
Moody head basketball coach Chad Bates with us today. Media Days at Buffalo Wild Wings. First time we've done this. We appreciate you coming, by the way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's awful nice to have you. Talk a little bit about your region, some of the teams that are, you got to beat to make the state tournament.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we finished second last year to Alexandria. So they're going to be really tough this year. And Lincoln is another team in our region. They're always athletic, and so we're going to have to play, disciplined basketball against them. And then St. Clair, our county rival, you never can count them out. It's always a gauntlet when we go there and they come here. So those are the teams we got to beat, and hopefully we can get the matchups we want to do to be successful.
Adam, let's talk to the players a little bit.
All right, yeah, let's talk to Davion first, the junior. He is the closest here. Davion, how are you, man?
I'm good.
I almost did my hair just like that this morning. I decided not to, though. Dude, if you were to straighten your hair, how long would that be?
I don't even know.
That'd be some long hair.
Yeah.
How long you been playing basketball?
I started playing my 7th grade year, really. It's my second start as a junior, or second year starting on varsity.
What position you play?
I play really all of them.
Wherever coach says, right?
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4. You play any 5?
No, I don't play 5.
Not down there?
No, I ain't down there.
Not wide enough to play the 5 spot, are you?
No, sir.
What do you do outside of basketball?
I play football. I'm a receiver at Moody.
All right. What about away from sports?
Away from sports?
Hunt,
no, I don't
fish,
do nothing. No, I don't do none of that. I be asleep all the time. I'm either asleep or I'm on the game.
Mason Trim, a senior, joining us here from the Moody Blue Devils as well. Hey, Mason, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. All right, so basketball. Give us your basketball background.
I've been playing for a long time, my second year at Moody, and just always had a love for a game.
And what position you play?
Mainly the 2, 3 spot. I can play some of the 4.
You guys got into a game of horse. Who'd win?
Probably me.
Probably.
Oh, come on, man.
No. Probably.
Probably. All right, what about a game of 21?
I'm winning.
Where you got some movement?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm winning 21.
We might have to see.
No, I'm gonna win that.
What about away from basketball? You guys jobs anywhere? Just sleeping as much as you can?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As much
I mean, I've
rest.
been going on a lot of college game invites
Cool.
for football and stuff like that.
Where have you gone on the football side?
I have gone to UAB, South Alabama. I'm supposed to go to Troy this Saturday. I've been what's the other one? I'm missing one, but I'll think of it. I'll tell you if I think of it.
Yeah. Is that pretty cool to go visit these colleges and,
Oh, yes, sir.
and wanting your services?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool.
Are you leaning any certain way right now?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Well, Mason, you said your second year at Moody. Where'd you move from?
I used to live over in Clay.
Okay. All right. Well, how do you like Moody High School?
It's a big improvement. It was different having to adjust to the bigger school, but overall it's an improvement. I love it a lot.
How is it playing for Coach Bates? Talk about Coach a little bit.
Playing for Coach Bates, you can always know that he's going to be calm under pressure, and he's a good coach to play for, and he knows about the game of basketball, and I trust him going out there and doing what he says, and I do what he needs.
Davion, what about you? What's it like playing for Coach Bates?
Really the same thing. He don't never yelling at us when everything's going bad. Just tell us to calm down and all that stuff, and we be good. But other than that, he said all of it.
Coach, no hollering, screaming, man?
I get excited every now and then, but I mean, my personality is not, I'm not gonna just yell at them to yell at them.
Yeah.
That's just not me. That's not how I coach, and so when I do yell, they're like, "Oh, I guess we did something." So that's kind of my philosophy.
We've spoken to a lot of coaches already. They're kind of running together. You said you got started in business, correct?
I did.
Okay. Do you bring any sort of business approach to your basketball coaching?
I'm pretty analytical, so I mean, we use the stats, we break down the film, we use, kind of some stats that we look at that we want to play some percentages and odds and stuff like that. So yeah,
Sounds like a stockbroker.
Yeah, as a basketball coach.
Yep.
Talking to Chad Bates, the head basketball coach for the Moody Blue Devil boys basketball team. Davion Dozier, Mason Trim here joining us. Davion, a junior. Mason, a senior. You guys are pretty close. We got a new count coming up later this year, early next year. The AHSAA every 2 years, does the recount. And you were talking about some local rivalries. You talked about St. Clair County and Odenville and Springville. They made the jump a couple of years ago to 6A.
That's right.
You guys are right on the heels of making that jump to 6A. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but maybe the following one.
Yeah, we feel relatively good. We'll stay 5A one more time, and then hopefully, if we make the jump, we make the jump.
Yep.
So.
You deal with it, whatever
right.
comes your way, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Coach, man, we appreciate you coming. Appreciate you bringing the guys, and hopefully we can do this every single year, and hopefully
Sounds
next
good.
year we're talking about the big success you had this year.
We hope so. Thank you, sir.
Moody High School Blue Devils, the boys team, coached by Chad Bates, brought Davion Dozier with him and Mason Trim, and we couldn't do any of this without our sponsors. And let me run down the list, of course, starting with Buffalo Wild Wings. Awesome food, by the way. If you're having a gathering over the holidays, you can gather here. Plus Bobcat of Gadsden, Main Street Drugs and Gift Shop, several locations there. Ragland Telephone, the city of Asheville, and the city of Moody. We appreciate that, city of Moody. Heritage South Credit Union, Karen Wilbanks with ERA King Real Estate, the Arnold Law Offices, plus Win South Credit Union, So Nice of Ragland, also the Pig in Asheville and Odenville, and Woods Surfside Marina. And I have this memorized before we get done. We've got a long way to go, and you can find it on our app, the Rivers app, or on Facebook and or YouTube. Want to thank our folks